Today we are taking a dynamic test drive of SAIC Volkswagen's new 0-degree G. Some people say that the fuel truck is cold. Let me tell you, it must be. Do you still dare when you step on the accelerator and hear a bang? There's this fluttering sensation of turning from the steering wheel. Only then did I know what it means to be alive as a driver. This car was not long ago, and I did a static unpacking for you. Let's briefly review it. The appearance of the whole car, the shape is actually very aligned, like a borderless door. The wide body shape of the low PA, the tailgate of the steaming back, and an exhaust pipe of the steaming double, like the GTS red and red car logo, including his cockpit. While there is a feeling of movement, it is still more restrained. Then he provided a total of 5 body color schemes. That definitely adds a lot to your emotional value. Yesterday, we also had a track experience at the Porsche Experience Center. So today, I'm going to take you through him with 3 questions. Let's talk about the conclusion first, and it's outrageous. You can see that this star is the 1A888 3.5 generation of the same Golf GTI 2.0T engine. 220 horsepower, 350 newton meters of torque. You can brake 106.98 seconds. Of course, the track is a final answer to test whether a car is strong or not. The Porsche Experience Center is 1.4 kilometers long. Spell out the technicians. It's not that long, but includes high-speed straights and a variety of compound corners. Of course, there is something similar to the Red River Bay on the F1 track, which is turn T1. So let's talk about the performance dimension first. As expected of the golden old manager of the Volkswagen Group, it's milliseconds of a dynamic response. And how about slowing down before the turn, down to the straight line decisively, then out of the bend, open the oil. Almost this engine has no power to reach. And we were in a 35-degree heat yesterday. The powertrain also did not overheat in such extreme track conditions. And then the suspension of the whole car. It uses a front megaphone with a rear multi-link suspension. It is a normal equipment at this level, but we were in the continuous speed bump experience project. His whole training was neat and not loose, as expected of Wolfsburg's serious German training, full of German flavor. Of course, our subjective feelings are also very important. In our session in Gincan at the steering field, the feedback from the whole road surface is actually excellent. Turning will also follow the route you want to take. Extremely precise, even on the only simulated Icelandic road in the country. The speed of his ESC response, an intervening bike roll, whether it's adaptation or manipulation. Security is definitely worthy of the 3 words. Yesterday, I saw the picture of Lamand's pink bead version. This is to pay tribute to the Porsche racing car that made its debut in the Thermo event in 197. Then friends who often watch Hot Mang must know that Hot Mang pays attention to his stability. That's like this 3.5 generation. In the industry, it enjoys the reputation of 300,000 kilometers without major repairs. Stability has been proven over time. The second point is a mature and stable modification plan. Then we saw it yesterday too. There are 0-degree players from all over the country. It can be said to be a heavily modified car. For example, if the startup has changed the brakes, the wheels have been changed. Everything has changed. Just yesterday, I also had a chat with Gao Weian, the champion driver of the SAIC Volkswagen 333 team. And he said, yes, why is this the SAIC Volkswagen 333 car? The team car was replaced from the previous Polo GTR to the current 0-degree model. Then our third question, this is actually the essence of the GT model. Born on the track Stonefish Road. That bezel door, hey, what we see is actually very handsome, right? But actually, the practicality is not bad at all. For example, on a rainy day, it is not fashionable to close an umbrella or open an umbrella and reach out directly. And his sound insulation, I interviewed him before, is said to be strengthened by sound insulation. I feel basically the same as the permanent frame door. Looking towards the rear of the car, this is really a quilt tailgate shape. In fact, for families with children, wow, that's amazing. So who says it's only suitable for young people? Middle-aged people like us also need it. And the whole body actually looks relatively wide. But in fact, it is only a little over 1.8 meters. For example, narrow parking spaces, such as 3-dimensional parking spaces, can be bizarrely controlled. He had even studied the depth of his wading. He can reach up to 50 centimeters. It is comparable to the wading depth of an SUV.